Hello students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. I'm Hashim Ali Khan. So this platform of CR Digital Classes will provide you a lot of videos on different topics so that student can face the examination with full confidence and expect excellent results. So watch all the videos, go to the application. You can select your subject, you can select the videos and watch, get the confidence. Now presently I'm explaining about the topic bills of exchange. So many videos in theory I have explained and short problems I've explained, and one last video I have explained one main problem. Now in this video, one more examination problem I'm going to explain, because we have so many different types of problems in bills of exchange. Whereas in other subjects, other topics, we don't have so much of variations. Here, a lot of variations are there. So you have to watch all the videos. We don't know which type of problem will be asked in examination. So every video, a different type of treatment I am going to explain. So last video, I have explained one problem where the bill was dishonored and renewal. But in this problem, we have discounted the bill and then dishonored, and then new bill was also, drawn and accepted, right? Now, this was the examination problem. See the problem carefully. Dinesh owes a sum of 10,000 to Jagdish. So Dinesh has to pay 10,000 to Jagdish. Now, on 1st April 2018, he accepted a bill for the amount due for 3 months to Jagdish. Simply, Jagdish is the drawer and Dinesh is the drawee, because Dinesh has to pay the amount. Got it? So remember, there should be clarity regarding who is the drawer, who is the drawee. Jagdish is the drawer, Dinesh is the drawee. And Dinesh has drawn the bill for 10,000 on 1st April 2018. And the duration of the bill is 3 months. Then Jagdish gets it discounted with his bank on 4th April for rupees 9,700. The banker has deducted the discounting charges. The face value of the bill is 10,000, but the banker has paid only 9,700. 300 rupees are the discounting charges. Then on the due date, the bill is dishonored. After discounting the bill on the due date, the bill was dishonored. The bank paid 200 as noting charges. Dinesh then pays 4,000 in cash, had accepted bill of exchange drawn on him for the balance together with 300 as interest. So in this case, a new point has come. That means part amount out of 10,000, 4,000 he paid in cash, and the remaining 6,000, a new bill will be drawn by Jagdish on Dinesh along with interest of 300 rupees. Right? Then this bill of exchange is of 2 months. On due date, the bill is honored. The bill is honored. Past journal entries in the books of Jagdish and Dinesh, drawer and drawee, both we have to pass the journal entries in the books of both the parties. Now, first of all, I'm going to write the journal entry in the books of Jagdish. He is the drawer. Jagdish has drawn a bill of exchange on Dinesh. So for Jagdish, bills receivable. So entry will be bills receivable account debtor. Bills receivable account debtor to Dinesh. The bill amount is 10,000. This is the date 2018, April 1st. Now, again I repeat, a bill is drawn on Dinesh. Entry will be bills receivable account debtor to Dinesh account. Being the acceptance of Dinesh received, narration. I'm not writing here, but you must write in examination. Being the acceptance of Dinesh received, that is the narration. Now what is happening after this? Jagdish gets it discounted in his bank on 4th April, April 4th. This bill, Jagdish is not keeping with himself. He is discounting with his bank. The banker will immediately pay the amount. So the cash is received. So we debit bank account. So bank account debtor, how much amount we are getting? 9,700. So what happened to the 300 rupees? That is discounting charges taken by the bank. So discount charges, account debtor. Discount charges are 300, right? 2. What is going out of the business? Bill is going out. We are giving the bills receivable to the banker. So credit should be given to bills receivable. Amount is 10,000. Now one point you see, when Jagdish received the bill, he debited bills receivable account. When the bill is discounted with the bank, Jagdish is giving the bill to the banker. The bill is going on. So when bill goes, bills receivable should be credited. Narration, being the bill discounted with bank. That's it. So now, on the due date, the bill is dishonored. The bank paid 200 as noting charges. On the due date is when the bill was drawn on 1st April. So for 3 months, April to May, June, July 4th. July 4th is the due date. Remember the dates. In examination, you have to write the maturity date. 3 months, exactly after 3 months, 3 days, grace days should be given. So from 1st April to May, June, July. 1st July, 3 months over. Now 1st, 2nd, 3rd, grace days, 4th July is the due date. The bill is dishonored. The banker has paid noting charges of 200 rupees. Now we'll debit Dinesh, because we have to get the amount from Dinesh. Dinesh account debit. How much? Originally he was owing 10,000. Now 200 rupees noting charges will also be collected from Dinesh, because when Dinesh has dishonored the bill, then only this noting charges. Ultimately burden will be on the head of drawee, right? So 10,200 has to be received from Dinesh, and this 10,200 should be paid to the banker because the bill was already discounted. Now Jagdish have to pay 10,200 to bank, and Jagdish has to receive 10,200 from Dinesh, right? So here I am showing you Dinesh account debtor 10,200 to bank. To bank 10,200. In this 10,200, 200 are the noting charges. So this is the entry on dishonor of bill on 4th July. Now what is happening after discounting? Dinesh then pays 4,000 in cash. Totally 10,200 has to be received. But out of 10,200, 4,000 Dinesh is paying the cash. So the Jagdish is getting the cash. So entry will be cash account debtor 4,000 to Dinesh. To Dinesh account 4,000. Being part amount receipt. Totally amount due was 10,200. Out of 10,200, 4,000 cash he has paid. So cash account debtor to Dinesh account 4,000, being the part payment received. Then and had accepts a bill of exchange drawn on him for the balance together with 300 interest. So 300 rupees interest. Is it a loss or gain to Jagdish? It's a gain, because this interest is charged by Jagdish on Dinesh. So interest account should be credited and Dinesh account should be debited. Dinesh account debtor to interest charges. To interest you can write. How much is the interest? 300 given in the problem. Being the interest charged on Dinesh, because it is given as per the agreement, a new bill has to be drawn. Now a bill has been drawn for the balance together with interest. This bill of exchange is for 2 months. On the due date, the bill is honored. Now we have to draw the bill of exchange. So bills receivable account debtor, bills receivable account debtor to Dinesh. This is on the same date, July 4th. Bills receivable account debtor to Dinesh. How much is the amount? Out of 10,200, he has paid 4,000. So 6,200. 6,200 plus 300. 6,500. So the new bill amount is 6,500. How 6,500? Again, I will tell you. In the originally bill was 10,000. 2,000 noting charges. Total 10,200. Out of 10,200, 4,000 paid. So 6,200. To 6,200, interest will be added 300. So it comes to 6,500. So being narration, being the acceptance of the new bill received from Dinesh. New acceptance of the bill received from Dinesh. Now, lastly, the bill is honored on the due date. The bill was drawn on 4th July. For how many months? The new bill was for 2 months. Here you can see 2 months. So July, August, September. In the month of September 4th, 2 months are over. 4, 5 and 6. Leave these 3 grace days. 7th September is the due date. 2 months period, July, August, September. 4, 5, 6 grace days. 7th is the due date. The bill is honored. Honored means he has received the cash. So entry will be cash account debtor to bills receivable. How much? 6,500. New bill is honored on the due date. Being the bill honored on the due date or cash received on maturity. That's all. So these are the entries in the books of drawer, that is Jagdish, right? Now it is also asking you to pass the entries in the books of drawee, that is Dinesh. Now, Dinesh owes some 10,000 to Jagdish. On 1st April, he accepted. When he accepted the bill, bills payable account should be credited. To whom, who has drawn the bill? Jagdish has drawn. So entry will be Jagdish account debtor. Jagdish account debtor to bills payable 10,000. 10,000. What narration you will give? This is the date 2018, April 1st. Narration. Being the bill drawn by Jagdish, accepted. This is the entry on acceptance. And one more thing, again and again I am repeating, bills receivable will come in the books of drawer and bills payable will come in the books of drawee. Bills payable will be credited. Bills receivable will be debited when the bill is drawn and accepted. Now, for the Jagdish discounted with his bank. Drawee is not concerned what a drawer is doing with the bill. Is he keeping the bill with himself or discounting the bill with the bank or sending the bill for collection or endorsing the bill? He is not bothered. He will just accept the bill and on the due date, he will meet the bill. He will honor the bill. That's all. So here discounting, no entry. When bill is discounted. No entry when the bill is discounted. Right? Now, with his bank for 9,000. On the due date, the bill is dishonored. The bank paid noting charges. One point you remember. Noting charges is a loss to drawee because he has dishonored. That's why this noting charges has been done. So ultimately, burden should be on the head of drawee. So noting charges is a loss. So whenever bill is dishonored, bills payable should be debited. So here, what is the date? April 1st, na? 3 months. April, May, June, July. July 4th is the due date. So here, bills payable account data. How much was the bills payable created? 10,000. Now we debit 10,000. Noting charges account data. Noting charges account data. How much are the noting charges? 200. To Jagdish. To Jagdish account 10,200. So what he will do? Bill amount was 10,000 and noting charges is an expense, is a loss. He will debit. So 10,200 is to be paid to Jagdish. Now what is it? Jagdish then pays 4,000 in cash, part amount. Out of 10,200, 4,000 is being paid. To whom it is paid? Jagdish. So entry will be Jagdish account debtor to cash 4,000. Narration being the part payment made to Jagdish. Out of 10,200, 4,000 is paid, remaining 6,200 is payable. Now, Dinesh then pays 4,000 cash and accepted new bill exchange drawn on him for the balance together with 300 interest. Now, interest has to be paid. Now, tell me, interest is a loss or gain to Dinesh? We are writing in the books of Dinesh. It's a loss. Because he has dishonored the bill, that's why Jagdish is charging interest on Dinesh. It's a loss. So interest account should be debited. So here the entry will be interest account debtor to Jagdish. Jagdish account. How much is the interest there? 300. Narration being the interest charged by Jagdish. Interest charged by Jagdish. Now a new bill is drawn for the total amount. Here Jagdish amount was debited by, here how much? Jagdish amount was created by 10,200. Here Jagdish amount was debited by 4,000. So 10,200 minus 4,000, 6,200. 6,200 plus 300, 6,500. A new bill is drawn for 6,500 by Jagdish, right? And he has accepted. When the bill is accepted, same entry. Jagdish account debtor to bills payable. Jagdish account debtor to bills payable for the new bill, that is 6,500. This include noting charges as well as interest. So here the same date, 4th July, a new bill. Narration being the new bill accepted along with noting charges as well as interest. Got it? Now, the new bill was honored on the due date. This bill of exchange is for 2 months and on the due date, the bill is honored. Honored means he has paid the amount. So when the bill is honored or dishonored, bills payable should be debited. Bills payable should be debited. So here I am writing bills payable account debtor to cash. Cash or bank, anything you can write, you will get the marks. Cash paid or through bank, it is paid. It is not given. So bills payable account debtor to cash. What is the value of the new bill? 6,500. 6,500. What is the date? Maturity. July, August, September. 2 months. September 4, 5, 6. So 7th September. September 7th. That's all. Narration being the bill honored on due date. That's it. So these are the entries in the books of Dinesh, in the books of drawing. So both I have explained you all the entries in detail. Remember, there are many sort of problems in this bills of exchange. So if every time some new points I'm explaining. So watch all the videos. We don't know which type of problem will be asked in examination. So remaining similar problems are also there. You can see the similar type of problem had also been asked in previous examination. What just now I have explained. If you have watched this complete video with full concentration, you can easily solve this type of problems. And the problems and solutions, you can get it from SIA application. So always be on SIA application for the complete content of the complete topic bills of exchange and every chapter. So you can solve yourself, get good practice by taking the help from SIA publications, all the content. Now this problem, you do it yourself. Hope the concept is clear. Many more problems, different type of problems I'll give you in the coming classes. So I wish you all the best on behalf of SIA publications.